Hey there, hi there, it's me, Priscilla B, and welcome to your reading. So, right away, I'm getting this sense of wisdom and soulmate energy combined. Okay, so what that tells me is that you're really looking at this sort of reflection of yourself and what you desire, what you want versus what you don't want. And this is causing like a mirror effect, the mirror with the moon. Okay. So you want to reflect, like the mirror is sparkling too. So you really want to reflect like what kind of partner you want, right? But I feel like you're not reflecting what kind of partner you want right now. Right now, you're like feeling like you have to like be your own soulmate, okay? Because there's a lot of um this misguided information that's coming through, okay? And that's why wisdom is so important here and trusting your intuition is so important here. And we have a little bit of like this judgment energy with the Four of Swords energy. Okay, very similar energy. Okay, so I feel like for you, it's like your person, um, I think is using judgment against you, right? But that wouldn't make any sense, right? Because why would your person do that? So I think what's happening here is like the energy that your person is giving off is not like soulmate energy, okay? Um, or the person that you want, okay? Or it's like almost like you don't even want any of this. So, your Four of Swords energy is very, time for peace, time for relaxation, time to separate yourself from. All right, and then we have here Ace of Swords, new ideas, breakthrough, realizing the truth, misinformation, a wrong decision, a lack of focus. Okay. So it's almost like you're in a partnership that you didn't ask to be in. Okay. Like you wanted to be in a stable, calm, peaceful environment where you could rest, where you could relax, where you potentially could feel that you're with someone who's wise, who's matching your soulmate energy, who's connecting with you. And then this Ace of Swords energy comes through, and you realize that the truth here is that you're not in that energy with that person that you're partnered with, okay? Four of Swords. Again, this Four of Swords energy, okay? Coming up again. It's a very notice how they're all sleeping, the sleepers, okay? This is all an energy of seeing the truth while you're asleep, dreaming of what's actually happening. And then you have the Tower energy coming through here as well, okay? And notice how this is like a woman, like a figure of a woman holding a sword, almost like the Queen of Swords. So it's sort of like feminine energy of like no bullshitting, telling you. I feel like this is like your future self telling your younger self or your present self, like, remember when you didn't feel like you were with the wrong person? Um, Remember when you felt like you were with the right person? It was an energy you felt. Remember when you knew you were with the wrong person? Okay. Now, this message is coming in. I know that we are spiritually connected. Okay. So maybe that's all you need right now is just to know that your soulmate is spiritually connected with you, and that whatever this energy is that's keeping you, I feel like there's a physical presence that's keeping you from feeling like you don't feel spiritually connected to someone you're with. Okay. Um, it's, yeah. Um, so, and then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. You're obviously like walking away. So maybe you are breaking up with someone that you don't feel like physically connected with anymore, spiritually connected with anymore, because you're making room for that spiritual connection with someone else. Okay. Um, Yeah, so we have the gift of giving. Ooh, I like it. The gift of giving. Very holiday cheer. I am blessed and grateful for my generous heart. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of love to give here, okay? I also look at how this, like, it's almost like a tree of like a woman who's bent over. Okay, all these branches are coming out. Okay, she's like trapped here. Okay, she feels trapped by these branches. Okay, there is a lot of like family trauma, family lineage of uh, like family curses, that have been passed down to you. And you're here to break all of that, okay? This really does mean that you do have to, um, no longer put up with certain um, energies that are coming off on you and are hurting you spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the things, okay? And then we have the Two of Cups, okay? So a true soulmate is giving gift to you and you're giving a gift to them. And that is the like blessed union of your two souls connecting and merging and creating like compassion and kindness and love and generosity. And you keep giving this gift to your person and they keep giving this gift to you, and it's like an infinite um, energy, okay? um, Speaking out, your voice is released, express yourself frankly, okay? It's not time to hold back anymore on how you feel. Yeah, Six of Cups, this is what you want. Okay, again, another card of giving. Okay, the boy gives this girl a cup with apples in it, and she takes an apple, right? Okay, and these other cups have daffodils. Okay, so it's a very um, like new beginning, new age, new chapter, new life transformation. Um, it's a beautiful new relationship that's growing, and it's based in like this spiritual essence of both of your souls understanding each other and coming together as one, okay? um so for a lot of you, I feel like, yeah, here's the Lovers card. um for a lot of you, I feel like there is this energy that's sort of looking at your relationship, and really, like, it's like you almost want to um be with someone who somebody else, like, or they keep claiming as theirs, or there's an energy that's like, this is mine and I'm claiming it, okay? And this person is like unaware of it, okay? They're unaware that someone else is trying to um get between you and being with your person, okay? But I also feel like I also feel like you could also know and be aware that if there is somebody who's not standing up for you emotionally, because cups are all about emotion. So if this person isn't standing up for you emotionally, isn't backing you emotionally, is letting this other person kind of control the relationship, then that person, you're not going to waste too much time investing energy into them because they're too blinded by somebody else's opinions of your relationship with them. Knight of Cups. Yes, this woman, she's taking a cup here. um there's another figure, like she's trying to feed this figure on the ground water, okay, but he's asleep. Okay, there's someone here who's not aligned with you spiritually right now, and then there's someone else who is aligned with you spiritually right now, okay? So you have to take a deeper look at that, and the moon is out again, illuminating things for you, creating intuitional, feelings of depth and inner understanding. And then you have purification, raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. Okay, you have to care about where you put your energy. Okay, so there is going to be, you know, certain people that are trying to take up all of your time and energy and waste it all, and not really give back to you what you're giving to them. Okay, so if you're worried about like your appearance or your status, like you know um showing up to family events single, or not getting the support you need around the holidays from somebody you're partnered with, like when that happens, it's almost like your body is telling you that it's like, and the universe is telling you that it's like, don't make this about another person. Don't make this about someone else. Don't make this about, you know, um, not feeling connected with someone or not having someone there with you. You have yourself. Okay. Page of Cups. So obviously there is someone who does think about you, but it's like early stages. It's not like fully developed yet. Um, and the page isn't going to be like head over heels, you know, um, rushing to your doorstep to, express their love for you. Okay. They might send you messages or, hints or clues that they're into you, but they're not going to like fully devote themselves to you. They're not fully mature enough yet. Okay. And that's fine. You're not looking for anything serious anyway. You have too much going on in your life, right? Um, so you have the moon, and I'm glad this came out, and the Queen of Wands, and again, Six of Cups. Yeah, keep nurturing that inner child. Keep revisiting, I feel like revisiting your past and how much you've given to yourself, how much you've shown love, how much you've shown growth, because I think it is mirroring itself for you. Like you're like, okay, well, if nobody's willing to work on this relationship with me or this connection with me, then I'm just going to work on my own stuff, right? I'm going to work on the connection with myself. I'm going to work on the connection that I'm going to give myself the emotional support I need and the emotional gifts and rewards that I need for my body at this time. Okay. Don't ignore that feeling. Connect with it, grow with it. Stellar energy, channel star energy to activate your inner light and strength. Okay. Stars energy, radiance. The male principle, a step towards reconciling with the masculine is before you. Okay. Yeah, so again, you could be reconciling with somebody. You could be connecting with somebody, okay? This person could want to reconcile with you, to make up with you, to show you that they are sorry for hurting you, to grow spiritually with you and be more in tune with you, okay? And then you have the Three of Swords, like the cute little kittens playing swords, like the Three Musketeers, okay? So you need people to stand with you, to be on your team, to fight with you, to defend your honor, okay, to respect your boundaries, okay. The Three of Swords often comes up when your heart is being wounded, okay, by could be three people who've hurt you, could be 3 times you've been hurt or betrayed, okay. There's the Three of Needles. So there's so much synchronicity here. You just really don't want to continue down a path where you're feeling overwhelmed or overworked. Yeah, look, 10 of Wands, all is on you. It's all on your shoulders. No, it's not on all. It's look, third party interference. Yeah, you're not going to let any third parties continue to interfere with your life. You have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Don't be afraid of what other people think. It doesn't matter what they think. They have their own problems to work out. They have their own problems to sort through. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, we have radiance here. Okay. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Okay, so yeah, you are going to keep following the sun. You absolutely are going to do that. Look, here's the sun card. You absolutely are going to do this. Okay, follow your light. Okay, trust your intuition. Okay, follow the Eight of Cups again. This is like another sign you need to let go of these people. Okay, they're not part of your future, they're part of your past. See how this figure is walking away from them? Because you need to walk away from these people that have hurt you, that have betrayed you, that have gossiped and lied about you, that have hurt you. You know, you need to walk away from them. The great gathering. Yeah, don't invite them to your gathering. I mean, you know, if you have to be polite and be like, oh, of course you're invited. But don't do anything more than that because they've already made up their minds. Okay. They're staying stuck in the past. That's where they belong. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Okay? You're gathering with your soul tribe here, okay? Don't dim to fit in. Every time you're around these people, they want you to dim to fit in. F that. Gather. Yep, you're gathering here. Okay? And then you have the universe has a plan for me. Okay? You're done negotiating. Look, Knight of Cups, you've already done all the negotiating you can do. Okay, you've already given all the emotional, you know, support you can give. Okay, at this point, it's time to just walk away, take a vacation, right? Time for you to sail away, fly away on your magic carpet, take time for relaxation and adventure. Okay, now we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Cups. This is what your future looks like. You are holding on to your power and your strength here. Fortune is favoring you. The Ten of Cups, the happy family under the rainbow with all the emotional support you need. This is happening for you. It's happening because you have given fully of yourself and immersed yourself in your truth. The Ace of Swords is all about truth. And look, we have the High Priestess. You trusted your intuition and it paid off big time. Now you get to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You get to enjoy the just delicious buffet that lays before you, right? You get to, you know, bake and cook and eat and celebrate because that is you're celebrating life. Okay, the high priestess doesn't want you to wither away and forget who you are. Look, Queen of Wands, creative, passionate type, like Eight of Wands, sending out all their messages. Okay, sending out all the invites to all the people who are supporting you and loving you, and they're sending you the invitation back saying, of course I'm gonna spend time with you, of course I want to, you know, have a good time with you, right? I respect your creativity, I respect your life, I respect your flourishing, fiery, passionate, beautiful energy. Okay, you know, and then you have the moon, trusting your intuition again, moving with the high priestess, moving with the divine feminine within you. Okay, that's where the Eight of Cups goes. Okay, when you leave behind those who are no longer emotionally fulfilling you and your needs, then you find your happiness. Okay, you find your success. You find your Ten of Cups, you find your support. It's all about the journey. Okay, first you need to leave behind all those who hurt you, all those who stood against you. There's the moon and the sun together in harmony. Okay, the sun is that creative life force of passion and fire and just like it like cannot be contained really. Okay, there's just so much of it. It's endless of amounts of joy and happiness, and the moon is like, ooh, mysterious, creative, you know, using your emotions. I feel like the sun is more masculine, the moon is more feminine. So combining the moon and the sun energy to fuel you and push you forward. Okay? Mind cleansing. Purify the mind to gain clarity and purity. purification, clarity, and cleansing. Okay, so cleanse yourself of all those negative energies. Light candles. That's what I do. Cook your favorite meals. Go get your favorite takeout. Decorate your home if you're into that. Because if you don't, you're gonna have, if you keep trusting the same people, the same patterns, the same all this and that, whatever, what's gonna happen. It's just like it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out because you're preparing yourself here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you are being worshipped. You are being celebrated. You are being given light and joy and happiness. Okay, and abundance. Okay, and it's not going to come from you know trusting the same pattern and cycle over and over again. That's not going to work because that's going to leave you feeling trapped with this devil energy, changed, caged. These are things that do not service you. These are things that do not please you. These are things that you do not want in your life. Okay? And the reason why people do this to someone like you is because they know they can't control you. Okay? And that's what makes it like a sport or game for them. But you're hard at work on your craft. Eight of Pentacles. You're hard at work creating a way. And you've got the King of Cups. Okay? So this masculine energy that's creative, emotionally satisfying, this person exists. Okay? This energy exists. Okay? So you don't have to wait around for these empty cups to start, filling themselves up just so they can help you out. Absolutely not. You already know what's coming next. Okay, and that's this Four of Wands: celebration, happiness, holiday cheer, merriment, and all that goes into that and creating that. And it's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And of course, there's people who want to hold this Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. They all want a piece of you. They all want to cast you out. They want to, make you homeless or hurt you, force you to beg for their attention, beg for their money, beg for their forgiveness. They all want to cut you up and make you small and feel small and like you're not important. That's not going to happen anymore. That's not going to work anymore. If they want attention from you, if they want, to be a part of your life, then they're going to have to show up for you. And they're going to have to do the work because you already did. Look, Queen of Swords. She doesn't take any more bullshit. She's not going to put up with any more of the lies and the deceit. Okay? So, neither are you. And you're getting grounded. Okay? Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. So stay grounded, and you will be fine. And look, we have the Divine Feminine, her. Okay? So you are a beautiful Divine Feminine energy. You are able to balance the good and the bad and find the solutions. And you have a right to be excited for your celebration and your victory. Okay, and all the hard work you've done. Yes, you have some wildness in you. You're a very free-spirited person, okay? But look at this. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. And highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. Okay, and it's time for unplug and relax for a spell. All right, and the King of Cups came out again. See, when you leave behind all of the worries and the doubts and everything, and you leave behind the negative people, you leave behind those who've hurt you and betrayed you, and you just say, you know what? I'm going to just do what I want to do, and that's all that I'm going to do, and it's going to be great and beautiful and wonderful. And if you don't like it, you can leave or not come at all, and that's going to be that. And I'll leave you this fairy message. Moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Okay, so that's what I'm going to leave you with. Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check out your playlist for your signs, and have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.